Agatha froze on the landing, the others crowding behind her. They were on an open-air platform, looking up into the bright lit tracks of Gromland City sprawling above them like glowing snakes. In the middle of the observing platform rose a colossal telescope the size of a glum with a wide circular eyepiece and a long white top that disappeared into the hollow of a growing green vine that stretched up towards the top of the kingdom. Weeper was clasped onto this telescope like a koala to a tree, his body a quarter the size of the contraption, his pink, hairless head bowed as he peered into the eyepiece. The cast looked up at the group. Agatha, Tedros, Hotz, and Guinevere gathered around him, each taking a silver of the eyepiece. The telescope magnified a long, deep view up through Gromland City, up through the abandoned Flowerground Tunnel, up through the stump, up through the dense treetops of the woods, all the way into white, red-lit sky and a magnificent view of the woods at sunset, the expanse of kingdoms extending in every direction. For a moment, Agatha was mesmerized by how beautiful it was. Then she saw it, glittering in gold. Lion's mane's latest squid and blossomed against the evening sky. The wedding of King Ryan and Princess Sophie will take place as scheduled this Saturday at sundown at Camelot's Castle. All citizens of the woods are invited to attend. Slowly, Agatha raised her head. Weeper glowered back at her. So did Tedros. "Still think she's on our side?" he said. Agatha's heart went up in smoke. Was I wrong? After all this, was I wrong about Sophie this whole time? But her message, the way she looked right at us, Agatha said. I don't understand. Tedros shook his head, less with anger than with pity, as his princess who couldn't help but trust the one person who couldn't be trusted. Saturday at sundown, Guinevere spoke. That's 2 days. And now he has Nottingham Swing, said Nicola near the staircase, which means unless the remaining kingdoms stop him, Ryan becomes the one true king, said Hans. Ryan becomes the historian. Sophie said it would happen at the wedding, which means in 2 days he has the power to write anything he wants and make it come true. In 2 days. We all die, said Agatha. Everyone felt quiet. And all I have is a message from my father, and that I'm too afraid to obey, said a voice. Tedros. Agatha's right, the prince said, looking up at the group. Ryan is my father's son. He is my father's sire, I accept that. But then, why is my father reaching out to me from his grave? Why did the Lady of the Lake give me that message? There has to be a reason. There has to be something we don't know yet. When I was king, I let others take the lead too often. But either I lead now, or our story is at an end. We are beaten from all sides, and this isn't the time to hold back. Not against an enemy that will kill us all and erase everything we stand for. We have to go to Avalon and unbury my father. We have to take up the past if we are going to save the present. We have to step into the belly of the lion. There is no other choice. It doesn't matter if people in the woods want to kill us, or if the lady isn't on our side, or if the coffin is hasted with 1,000 locks. It's what Merlin would have wanted us to do. It's what Dauphin and Lasso would have wanted us to do. It's what my father would have wanted us to do. There are guys now, even if they're not here. They've left behind a path. Tears hovered in Tetro's eyes, his jaw clenched. And like my princess, I must have the courage to follow it. He gazed hard at Agatha. Now, who's coming with us? Agatha held his stare, Prince and Princess united. Guess I should put on my grave robbing boots, she heard Hot murmur. Sophie, the garden of truth and lies. Sophie watched the towers of the castle loom closer as her carriage trundled through Camelot's village, the streets decorated with red and gold lights. Kay posted like a statue in the seat next to her, spine stiff, jaw tight, eyes cold, and fixed ahead. In Maker's Market, wind blew dust of cobblestones onto bakers opening their shops, butchers uploading carcasses, and young children sleepily hurrying towards Camelot School. Every shop seemed to have a gold lion painted in its window, while school children flashed lion pins on their lapels to two pirates in Camelot's armor, checking for evidence of loyalty to the king. Amidst the market stalls, a dark gap caught Sophie's eye. A shop burnt to the ground, and a notice nailed to a stake in the ashes. Condemned for suspected sympathy to rebels. There was no mention what became of the shopkeeper. The carriage rolled past a newsstand, an old hump-backed man laying out the new edition of the Royal Watch, the stand's McQueen, once labelled Camelot's Courier, now poorly inched over with a lion crest. Sophie scanned the morning's headlines.